It took just 3 hours for the ATF to trace the gun used to murder Officer Sonny Kim. Agents tracked how it was legally sold a couple of years ago, then wound up in the hands of Trey Pierre Hummons, the young man who apparently wanted to die and take an officer with him. Local 12's Deborah Dixon shows us how it got to the streets of Madisonville.
This Clutch Gang video from YouTube plays into the gun investigation. It's called Die Tonight. Guns clearly play a big part in the performance. Trey Hummons was a member, according to police. In fact, the high point .380 he used to kill Officer Sonny Kim could be in this video. A new ATF Cincinnati police team shows up at shooting scenes now to trace guns used in crimes. It was here in Madisonville minutes after Officer Kim was shot.
And a few hours later, we were contacted by our Urgent Trace Center in West Virginia.
The center said the high point .380 was purchased a few years ago by a Cincinnati man. Agents found him. He admits giving it to a man in Madisonville. That man said he sold it to a young man who lives very near where Officer Kim was killed. That guy didn't say how Hummons could have ended up with it, but he is connected to him.
Somebody that is associated or was associated with Trey. They belong in the same gang, same group.
He's part of the Clutch Gang?
Yes.
He admits being part of the Clutch Gang?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
The legal purchase, the gun giveaway, then selling it, none of that is illegal. But Acapinti says there is a lesson here for gun owners.
Make sure you're giving it away to a responsible person. They have a long lifespan, and in that life, if they're in the wrong hands, they can create havoc, and in this case, it certainly did.
This bulletproof vest is similar to the one Officer Kim was wearing. The initial report that he was shot in the chest is wrong. He was shot 3 times. The fatal bullet went in the side where there is no armor. Still a question. Did Officer Kim shoot his gun? He got out of his car with a taser. He knew Hummons, who pulled his gun out and started firing first. After Officer Kim was down and dying, Hummons took the officer's gun to shoot at the next officer who arrived. Tom Sandman shot back, killing Hummons, all before 9:30 on a summer morning in Cincinnati. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
If the gun violence continues, the new team says it will be knocking on lots of doors this summer.